Hello everyone! Today, we're going to be figuring out what the best RobTop level is in Geometry Dash. As I'm recording this, there are currently 21 official levels in the game, and obviously some of them are going to be way better than the others. So I've picked out 5 candidates that I believe are in contention to be named the best RobTop level. Starting things off, we're going with Electroman Adventures. So, why Electroman Adventures? Well, if we look at it, it's one of the first few levels where RobTop actually went out and decided to decorate it and make it feel unique. Now, while the decoration is unique, what really sets it apart is the song choice. Just have a listen to this part. The kind of 8-bit feel that the song has really isn't replicated anywhere else in the game. However, it pains me to say this, but the gameplay in this level, it's honestly just not all it. Take the UFO section for example. Is this unique? There's interesting decorations, but is that really unique? The next UFO section in the level, it's a Flappy Bird section. I can't fault that. It's fun and enjoyable. But when it comes down to it, Electroman Adventures just really isn't the most replayable level. It's fun, there's definitely some fun parts in it, don't get me wrong about that. However, I wouldn't personally put it in my #1 spot. It's definitely a top 5 level, but not the greatest level. Before we move on, I gotta say this real quick, this is definitely a subjective video, so if you like a level and it's not on this list, just tell me in the comments and don't get too heated about it. Anyway, the next level we're looking at is Hexagon Force. Call me crazy for saying this, but I feel like Hexagon Force often flies under the radar when talking about the best levels in the game. The decoration in Hexagon Force is a step above the levels that came before it, which shows that RobTop was putting in more care and effort to the levels that he was making. The majority of Hexagon Force is actually really fun and enjoyable, except for one thing, the duel game mode. The only reason why I don't like the duel is because I suck at it. Literally, I'm incompetent when it comes to duel parts in levels. Now Hexagon Force, it's pretty easy, it's pretty simple because it's the introduction to it, but get that into any other level and I'm just weak. Asymmetrical duels, they're just the hardest thing for me to process. So yeah, that's why I believe Hexagon Force definitely deserves to be in consideration when talking about the best level in Geometry Dash. Quickly speaking, you know what will be almost as good as 2.2 coming out? You subscribing to my channel right now. It really helps me out, it's very good, it's very helpful. Blast Processing, a level everyone seems to pretty much all agree is really solid and really good. And I agree with that. Blast Processing is the first level to introduce the wave, which is one of the most popular game modes in Geometry Dash. The wave gameplay in this level isn't anything special, but when you think about it, it's the first level that introduced it, so it had to be kinda simple. Another thing that makes Blast Processing so good is the music. I'll put it on real quick for this next section, but the music just matches the level perfectly. It's all robotic sounding and mechanical, and the level fits that perfectly. I can see where people are coming from when they say that some of the sections in this level just aren't up to scratch. I would argue that the aesthetics make up for it, because this ship section, it might not be the most interesting, but at least it's really nice to look at. Also, you can't forget the end section. What other level congratulates you for beating it? Exactly, none of them. Blast Processing, very good. Next level we're going to be looking at is Deadlocked. Oh wait, I haven't beat it. Let's change that real quick. I guess we'll never know what I think of Deadlocked. I didn't even get a new personal best doing that. That's so sad. The final level we're looking at today is Fingerdash, the most recent level in Geometry Dash. Based on decoration alone, Fingerdash is leagues above any other level in the game. Plus the gameplay in Fingerdash is also really good as it introduced all the new 2.1 features really well. The entire pre-drop of the song is just really fun, and for some reason I find it really replayable. It introduced the spider game mode pretty much like every other game mode. Some really simple gameplay for it that just teaches you the basics. Also, the coin in this ship section is just super satisfying. The wave also makes it stand out as it has one of the most creative ways to get a coin in any RobTop level. You have to collect 10 mini coins in this wave section, often going out of your way just to get that coin. Magnificent. And not to mention the absolute banging track that they got playing in the background. So out of the 5, pretty much 4 candidates that I've chosen, which one takes the cake? Drum roll please. It's gotta be Fingerdash. I mean, what did you expect? Making this level, RobTop had the most tools at his disposal that he's ever had. He made an absolute banger with this one. Honestly, I can't fault too much about the level. It's just really enjoyable, has lots of replayability, and to be honest, it's my favourite level. There you have it everyone, my subjective best RobTop levels in Geometry Dash. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment. Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like and subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!